Is there a legal way I can stop my mother from driving again? She's a terrible driver and she's going to seriously hurt someone. My mother is a terrible, terrible driver. Whenever I was growing up, she failed her driving test over 20 before she eventually scraped through. She has written off 4 cars in her life and had more accidents than I can remember. She used to just casually bump into curbs and hit other cars' wing mirrors like it was a casual oops. There were probably 2 to 3 curb bumps on each drive home. She didn't understand how roundabouts work and still doesn't get it. She has serious brain fog arising from one of her conditions. It got to the point where the cheapest car insurance available was almost £8,000 on those price comparison sites. This price was enough to take her off the road. However, she has recently qualified for enhanced rate and is browsing cars that she can get. From what she says, they'll pay her whole insurance for her, no questions asked. This is going to put her back on the road. Something which she is incredibly excited about. I need to stop this. She's going to end up hurting someone, if not herself. What can I actually do? I need an answer by Friday. That's when she's going to meet the people about trading her enhanced payment for a car and insurance. I've rang the non-emergency police already, but they've told me that unless she has had her license revoked or has 12 points etc., there's nothing they can do. My sole deterrent against her driving was the expensive insurance. Is there some kind of legal way I can stop her going back on the roads? Can I get an emergency power of attorney or something? Update. My mum drove through 2 people on a Pelican crossing and crashed into another car. I raised my concerns with Motability multiple times. I told them she wasn't fit to drive. I told them that she was basically uninsurable by private companies and that was keeping her off the road. Having spoken with police, she drove through a Pelican crossing at 50 miles per hour in a Pelican crossing that has 20 miles per hour when lights are flashing. After hitting these 2 people, she swerved lanes and hit an oncoming car, injuring another driver. She's put 3 people in hospital, excluding herself. She then tried to drive away from the scene before her car broke down about 30 m down the road. Is there likely to be a criminal investigation or criminal component to this? Could she face prison time? My mother is being very cagey and secretive about what is going on. Is there any way I can stop her from getting another Motability car? I ended up screaming at her last night when I found her browsing Motability cars again on her iPad. Further comments from OOP. She's driven over a man before. He went over the bonnet. That was years ago. She's written off 4 cars in her life. She doesn't seem to have any remorse about what happened so far. The only emotion I have detected is annoyance that she doesn't have a car to drive right now. She's had so many accidents that the cheapest quotations were something like £7,400 to £8,000 if I recall correctly. This was a couple of years back. We're talking multiple cars written off. More serious accidents than I can count on my fingers. She treats bumping other cars as if it's a normal thing to happen 2 to 3 times on a drive. She has no dementia diagnosis or anything. She's 56 now. She argues that her brain fog from her fibromyalgia impacts her driving sometimes. I warned Motability about this on multiple phone calls.